So, um, I just want to check out how this texture looks during different poses, and also how the texture stretches um, when it's when I animate the controls. And you can see it's actually looking pretty good. Under the chin there, that's from the baked bump mat under there. I probably need to get rid of that. There, the chain, the head overlapping the chain there. I think it's just a limitation of the rig. He can't move his head back very far anyway. I mean, um, otherwise, I suppose I could weight paint it slightly at the back there, but I mean, he works pretty good like that. See, his mohawk looks pretty cool. Check out his facial expressions. So, open mouth. Just inflate his cheeks, raise his eyebrows, and stick out his tongue. And there that is. Mouth open, his tongue stuck out. I suppose I could put teeth in him. But he's actually old. He's an old guy with white hair. But anyway, his eyebrows are raised, his tongue is out, and that is working in conjunction with the rig. Yes. And so let's try something else. Let's do open mouth. Let's squint and move jaw. Okay, so his jaw is sort of slid to the side there. He's squinting, and there, that's that particular expression there. So he's got sideways motion with the jaw, and his cheeks are still inflated. So it looks like his cheeks are inflated. Yeah. Alright, let's close the eyelids. Oh, I need to set that driver back up again. Oh, it's the other way around. That's why. It's that way. There we go. I've got the switches mixed up. Now, the colour of his eyelids, I suppose I could fix that while I'm here, but he's half bug. He's a bug. That's his bug. You can switch to bug mode. I probably should darken them a little bit, but alright. So everything's working. Reset. Let's check out the facial expressions for the stomach. Let's give him some. Let's open his mouth, raise his horns. There he is. So you can animate that as well. Let's have a look at animate. Open mouth, yeah. So you can key it. Raise horns. Shrink mouth. Yeah, that's all working. Let's look at the hand movement. Armor plates, hold on good. I will be building new hand rigs into the next model that I create. I'll actually create a different hand rig. These particular hand rigs that I've got on the frogs are they're like froggy hand rigs. They're not really um, brilliant. Um, and when I create the new hand rig, it will I'll iron out all the creases. It will make animation faster, and it will look. I'll be able to get a bit more control over the hands. But for now, the hand rigs that I've got on this guy, that's what he's keeping. I'm not going to worry about changing the hand rig on this particular model. It's just what he gets. It still functions. The hand rig that I've got on it still functions. It's just it's like a credit hand rig. It's not a like a HD hand rig. It's just a yeah. You can just you've got control over the wrists and the fingertips, but it's not like that. It's not the best hand rig. It sort of does have limitations to when it comes to picking things up. You can see it gets a bit stretchy there. It was the hand rig that I made for the frog, and it's just basically it sped up the learning process that I had. But it sped up my learning process in Blender. But the next model that I actually create, I'll be creating a different hand rig to that. So you can see you can still shape it and move it around and stuff. It's not brilliant. I don't have controls for him here. He's completely finished now. He is what he is. He does have two textures. If you don't like this texture, you can apply the other texture. I think I've made it so they don't transform. Yeah, you can't move them out. You used to be able to stretch them out, but I made it so you can't because it deforms the mesh too much. The wings are great. There's no overlapping of mesh. There's no overlapping of mesh. The bottom of the wing doesn't come through the top of the wing and stuff like that. That you sometimes get with, particularly with Autodesk Maya. There's sometimes you get overlapping of mesh. Far down. So there is a fair bit of animation range with the wings. I mean, you can do things like circle the tail of the wing around. The next time I model wings, I'll probably make them flat. These wings were actually modeled on a angle, but again, it's it's fine. It would just be for controlling making the wing a little bit more animation friendly. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I'm really happy that I got that new texture on him because I was a bit sort of I felt defeated that I wasn't able to get a special effects texture on him or a texture that was suitable or worthy of special effects. But once I got this, this is actually a crocodile skin. This texture is actually crocodile skin. So it's a photograph crocodile skin. So it looks so cool because he's a lizard. He's a lizard dragon. Right, so there it is. So he's pretty good. It's the same with the tyres. I mean, you know, the tyre rig. So the foot rig and the hand rigs will change for the next model. They need to because, you know, these are my frog. They're basically, it's got froggy. There's basically the frog rig. I made up for the frogs. You know, it's very you know, you can spread his toes out basically. Yeah, you know, so you can use it, or you can animate that with them. Anyway, just it is what it is. There he is back in his default position. Yeah, so the next time I model the wings, they will actually be straight. They won't be modelled on a curve like that.